Hello and welcome. My name is Corey Green, and this is milestone number 2 for my EasyDay Planner application. So let me go over the application as a whole, and I will answer some of the questions for this milestone. So basically, from the main screen, we have a list view that shows off basically, the events for this upcoming day. So this information is provided from a static array, and it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to pull from a JSON data source, and that is one of the challenges for this last week that I wasn't able to accomplish. But the underlying data is still there. So if you click on one of the items, it will bring you to a detailed screen explaining more about the underlying JSON data. So if I click on grant break, it'll take me to an event details page with actual JSON data that gets pulled from the database. So let's see here. The second item is take a break at 12:15 p.m. If I click on that, it comes up with unfilled data. So if I go back to the main screen and click on the plus icon at the very top of the screen on the action bar, you're presented with a new event screen, which you can enter in new data. So let me go ahead and do this. Second event. No note set. So you can enter in an event name, a note for the event, a category, which brings up a spinner, set it for work. And so far, the set alarm button doesn't do anything, but the set a time button actually brings up the timer dialog, and you click on done, and it actually doesn't bring back the information set by the user. Now that has to do with an implementation file, or a class, I should say, that I have yet to get working. So that's another challenge for this upcoming week. So you click on the check mark in the upper right hand corner, and that actually saves it to the JSON database. And to prove that, go back to the main screen, and it'll be on your second list item. So clicking on that, it actually takes you to the JSON data. Now, from here, the edit button or the edit icon in the action bar is supposed to take you back to the new event, where you can actually edit the event. Now if you click on it, it takes you back to the new event, but it doesn't fill out any of the fields. That is something I'm going to have to work on also. So going back, the delete icon doesn't actually do anything just yet. But if you click on the overflow menu for mark as done, pause timer, and share, the one thing that does work from here is share. So if you click on share, it'll bring up a list of possible applications that you can use to share this activity with. So let me click on messaging just this once, and it fills out the notes section, which gives you the time for the event and the note for the event, and then you have to fill in who it's for. So going back, if you go to the overflow menu in the action bar on the main screen, go to search, it'll actually bring up a search field. If you go to the about section of the action bar, it'll bring you to a new about screen explaining what EasyDay Planner is. And that is basically my application thus far. So I feel like I've accomplished a lot this past milestone. Implementing the underlying JSON data was a big challenge for me, and I think I fulfilled that pretty well. The change request that I put in for this last week was to implement JSON data. Moving forward, there are still a few small things that I need to finish with this last week that I didn't get to. So, such as the list view, I need to implement my JSON data with that. So, I mean, there are a few small things that I need to get done for this to actually, feel like it's complete. My next milestone, I will be implementing a widget that brings this list view, part of this list view, to the main screen for the user. And I feel like this application should be on track to getting complete for next week. So I will be working on this quite a bit. So that is my milestone update for number 2. So I will be talking to you guys later. Thank you very much for watching.